What's good? What's up? Miss Taurean's back in the house. Now, if you watch those YouTubers, you'll know where I got that from. Imagine being 20-something years old and your parents still whoop your butt. Like, yeah, you ain't never too old for a butt whooping, I see, it seems. So, yeah. So, I got two little stories for you today. One of them, you can laugh at me and be like, are you serious? The other one, tell me if I'm just, overreacting. Right? So story number one. I'm trying to do this little online dating thing when I have free time. So I'm there swiping. I see somebody who looks like me. And I haven't seen much of those in the few times that I go in there and I swipe. Right? So I look at their profile. They just have their photos. They don't have anything about themselves. Right? So when I swiped on them, it said match. So I messaged them and I'm like, hey, tell me about yourself. Your profile doesn't say much. So they're like, hey, I'm Jamaican. That's how they start things off. Like, I'm Jamaican. Hey, my name is Jason. I'm Jamaican. Let's just call him Jason, right? So I'm like, you Jamaican? And I send the laughing emoji face. He's like, why are you laughing? I'm like, nothing. Can I hear your accent? Can I call you and hear your accent? He's like, yeah, you can. So I call through the app and I can't hear anything. So he's like, the app is crap. I'll send you my number. So I call his number off of my fake number because I'm not stupid. Right? And when he picks up the phone, I'm like, that don't sound like a Jamaican accent, but I don't say this to him right away. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this don't sound like a Jamaican accent. So I'm like, switch to patois. And he's like, huh? What? And I'm like, switch to patois. And he's like, huh? So I said to him, oh yeah, Jamaican, you can't talk patois. This guy gonna say to me, my parents are Jamaican, I'm African. So that's that point in time, I'm like, okay, I thought I heard an African accent because I'm like, the moment you picked up, I knew this wasn't a Jamaican accent and you didn't sound Jamaican. So he's making excuses like, oh, my parents didn't speak Jamaican to me. If you're really Jamaican, you wouldn't say your parents didn't speak Jamaican to you. Okay? According to your profile, you're 30-something years old and you've been in the US for the past 13 years or something. Allegedly, so you would have heard some patois along the lines because you spent most of your youth in Jamaica, right? You would have heard a lot of the music, you'd have come up around a lot of that and whatnot. So I'm like, I said it, I'm like, I'm so disappointed. I really thought that you were actually Jamaican, like from Jamaica. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Were you trying to find a Jamaican? I'm like, well, yeah, because you said it would have been nice to have actually found an actual Jamaican, someone who's like me, so that we can talk in patois in our same language and kind of reminisce and hang out and stuff. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry to disappoint you and blah, 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 blah. But can we text because I'm at work? I'm right, all right, no problem. Cool. What kind of work you do? Oh, I work at a hospital. I'm in the labs. Now, I think that's lie number how much? 2, 3? Because first, you're not Jamaican. Second off, you can't speak patois. Third, if you work in a hospital and you're in the labs, how the hell are you picking up your phone? Because you wouldn't be able to pick up your phone if you're in a hospital working in a lab. So after that, we went to texting, kind of. And then he's asking some dumbass questions. He was asking if I lived alone or if I had roommates and stuff. Like, you know what? And I'm like, why? Because right about now, I'm just pissed off. Why? Because I'm not looking for a wham bam thank you, man. I'm already disappointed that you lied about being Jamaican. You can't talk patois. Like, you African. And lied that you was Jamaican. Like, that's a fake Jamaican. Okay? Just say you're a Jamaican. Doesn't matter if I don't even mention being Jamaican, because you don't know nothing about Jamaica, and it just piss me off, right? You're gonna ask me now if I have roommates and stuff. I'm like, why? You're like, oh, nothing. I just blocked his ass. I'm already pissed off at you. Because you're going to lie about where you grew up. You can't talk what patois. You're allegedly working at a hospital in the labs. How the hell you on your phone if you work in the lab? You wouldn't be able to be on your phone. But, you know, I could be wrong. I don't know. Right? So that's story number 1. Story number 2 is a little bit laughable. Ha ha, hee hee, kind of, sort of. Right? So I'm driving, right? And I had parked in someone else's driveway. And when I came out, I pulled out. And yeah, as I'm pulling out, I realized the brake light is on. And I'm like, why is the brake light on? Because I'm like, I'm driving. And I also realized that the car wouldn't accelerate. Like, why is it not accelerating? I'm driving for at least 10-15 minutes and the brake light is just on. It's beeping, beeping, beeping. Like, so I'm thinking, okay, I need to hurry up and get home to figure out why this brake light is on. And then I start to smell something burning. I'm like, oh my God, is my car ready to explode on me or something? Like, why is something burning? What is that smell? So I look down. My dumbass been driving for at least 15 minutes or more with the handbrake up. So the moment I put that down, obviously the brake light went out and the smell went away. So I think I was kind of burning my tires or something. I think that's what happened. So, you know, I'm a new driver. I don't know shit.